Hi there, my name is Parisi, and I am currently mock interviewing for the videographer position at a place called Bridge Marina in Lake Hopatcong, New Jersey. It's about a half-hour drive from me, and I actually interviewed for this place a couple times last week. Pretty sure I got the job. I'm excited to hear back on Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, without further ado, I'll jump right into my questions. Yeah, so what do I know about Bridge Marina? I know that they've been in business for 20 years. I know that Ray Fernandez has been the owner for those 20 years, as well as his wife Becca. They do it together. I got to meet her. They have a location in Lake Hopatcong, but they also have a location that they've had for 5 years down by the beach in Highlands, New Jersey. So I'm excited to potentially get to shoot some stuff down there as well. I know that they do, I don't know a lot about boats, but they do rentals. They have a boating club, kind of like a subscription based for people who don't own but want to be able to, get out in the water. You can you pay your dues and go out X amount of times a year. They do boat sales, obviously, which I'm excited to maybe make some listing type videos like I do for real estate, but just, having a boat be my subject instead. I'm excited to tell the story of the boat. Really, I am. Furthermore, I think they do repairs as well. So they're kind of like a jack of all trades boating place, and there's a few marinas near them that they really are trying to separate themselves from. They're kind of the only place that does all of these 5, 6, 7 things I think Ray listed. So yeah, I'm excited to use my creative edge to help them tell the story of what they do just more effectively, more professionally, and more engaging. So my long-term goals and how I plan to achieve them. Well, I'm 2 years in, so I checked off the bachelor's degree. I got that much out of the way. Long-term, I want to be on a film set. Every morning I write down my goals. There's like 7 of them that I write. And the first one for years now has been I work on a major motion film. Doesn't matter what capacity. I dream to direct one day, a big project, but I would love to be an editor. I would love to help with lighting. I would hold a microphone if it would get me on the set. So to get there, not only, like I mentioned, I went to Full Sail. I've been building my portfolio for 2 years, but now Portfolio 6 led me to starting my own business for making commercials for local businesses kind of on my own. But with this job lined up, I'm gonna be able to, have a steady 30, 40-hour work week where I go to work here a couple days a week, and then I'm here at home editing for Bridge Marina, pumping out as much content as they need me to pump out, and then spending the rest of my time, again, making commercials for local businesses, networking with people, going to events, joining. Randy Baker told me to join something in New York. It's the Women's Filmmaker Club. I don't remember exactly what it is. I have the form ready to fill out. I just need one more reference, I think, and then I'm gonna join that and spend my time over these next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, doing everything I described and just trying to get into that world that I see myself being in one day. Why do I want this job? Yeah, this is an easy one for me. Obviously, it gives me the opportunity to use my camera, to use my storytelling abilities, and put them to good use to help, a business grow. But I read a lot, and I read a book called Blue Mind. It's the surprising science that shows how being near, in, on, or underwater can make you happier, healthier, more connected, and better at what you do. This was a great book. I have a passion for water. I've always, I like going swimming. I like going to the beach. I like the color blue. This is actually what I wore to the interview. I think I nailed it. And the prospect of working somewhere with my camera, being on the water all the time, filming Ray, he does a lot of how-to stuff. He tries to keep his clientele, engaged and informed, and they really like to see this guy on a boat shooting iPhone TikToks. Granted, I'm gonna help him with his production quality a little bit, but just that very low to the ground human storytelling. And I've met so many people there already. They're all so cool and so great. So to be able to do all that and to do it on water, it seems too good to be true, I swear. And I'd be lying if I say I wasn't, I'm pretty nervous. I'm excited to hear back that I got the job, hopefully, but it's really happening. How am I different? How much time do you have? So I read, I meditate, and I exercise every day. I tell that to people. They don't even really know what it means, especially the meditation part, the reading. But it's just so important to do the hard things, to do stuff that you don't really feel like doing, especially when you don't feel like doing it. And that's what makes me different. I call it grit. Actually, Angela Duckworth, the PhD, will call it grit. I read her book. And that's how I've always been. I don't know, I don't have a lot of friends because of it. I think I like to push and challenge the people around me in my life to be better, and that's kind of the type of person I aim to work with, to meet, to network with, to befriend. And that's tough to come by. So that's what makes me different, is just an insatiable desire to learn and to get better than I was yesterday, and to do it so that I can help other people grow, whether that's a business or my little brother or whoever. I'm just in this to grow and to work with great people. Where do I see myself in 5 years? That's a little similar to that question earlier about my long-term goals, but first and foremost, we want to move out of this tiny one-bedroom apartment. So we just need a little more space. So I'm excited to, start working at Bridge Marina, hopefully, and also use Owlglow as a way to just really start to get the money coming in, and that will enable us to move hopefully closer to some sort of world of film. I mean, we live in Hackettstown, New Jersey. It's kind of the middle of nowhere. I'm an hour from the city, and I just don't know anybody who does things like I do, who does stuff like I do. And that's not to say that they're not here, but I'm just doing everything I can to create an environment for my fiance and I that will help us to reach our goals of, I want to work on a film set. She wants to work in the cooking industry somehow. She's an amazing chef. I want to buy a real estate property one day. I want to shake hands on the red carpet. So to do that, I know that we need to, change our location, change our surroundings. I've lived here for 30 years now, so regardless of the whole career thing, I need a change of scenery. So that's where I see myself in 5 years, is, either wrapping up my time at Bridge Marina by then and moving on to bigger projects, or maybe still working there, but still, doing my best to connect with those bigger opportunities.